Hello guys, so today we are looking at this, which is a Avengers Avengers Hot Toys movie masterpiece, whatever that is. Yeah, this is from the Avengers movie, or Avengers Assemble as it was called here in the UK. This is the Ironman Mark 567. Yes, my favourite one. All the warnings and legalese stuff on the back, and the little hologram, etc. on the back there. Warning: choking hazard. Do not put these in your mouth. Yeah, this is 1/6 scale limited edition collectible figure MMS 185. Hot Toys. Yeah. Now he is out of the box. He is down there at the side of me. That slides off of there. So he's not in there. As you can see, it comes with a lot of protection. We shall open up this and slide out the contents. There we go. Oh, there's the instructions, which I obviously didn't fold up very well. Focus. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. Yeah, that is. I did take the batteries out of him, and I put the batteries somewhere so safe I now cannot find them. But yeah, his head lights up, armour, etc, 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 etc. I'm always nervous with these because they are not fragile, but they're not the sturdiest of things. And when you've paid the money, I'm trying to fold the instructions up. When you pay the money you do for these, you kind of So yeah, so. There are two trays, one transparent, one not transparent. I'll put that down there a second. So there we have, these are all the battle damage parts. There's a little tool there for removing bits. The face plate, which is, can you see that? Let's bring some light around. There we go. Right, so that is the face plate. It does have a very nicely detailed interior as well. Yeah, and all these parts have, these plastic bits, but they have the battle damage part on there as well, which is good. And these parts, which are where the missiles come out of his thighs, and they clip on. That is R for right. And that's one of the shoulder things, and it's stuck to sellotape. There we go. There is the other arm with the blaster gauntlet down there and battle damage top, all held in with ball joints and things. Just put that back in the bag. I don't know if you can see on there, but the bag has actually got red on it. Some of the colour has come off of the piece. So yeah, there are accessories. That's where the stand was at the bottom there, and bits. So yes, right, we shall put that gently over there. And in this other part we have a selection of hands and the head. Now is it just that bit? Hang on, there we go. So that's where the hands are in the top tray. That's his face. Get that out there. There is that piece as well, so you can take, when you take the head off, that is the neck. I'll give you a show here. So there is Tony with that. It's the eyes, isn't it? The way they get the moisture in the eyes. It's brilliant. That's not bad. I'm not sure if it's 100% Robert Downey Jr. There's something not quite right about it. I don't know what it is. But it's good. It's certain angles. That's a better angle than that. There you go. Side. Straight on. Maybe because you don't ever see actors look straight on at the camera. Straight on doesn't look right. So yeah, that's the alternative neck, so that when you take off the... Maybe that way around. I can't remember which way around it is now. But anyway, that's the alternative neck when you take off... If you put that head on. The battle damage version anyway. So I'll put that back in there. And I should put the bag back on his face, keep him nice and fresh and beautiful, as you do. Right, get that over the lights. Right, so are you ready for it? Here he is. The man himself. And he's blurred. He's blurred. Back into... There we go. In focus. So yeah, that is the Mark 7 Ironman. I think it's a great. It's my favourite one because it's got like the red and the gold in there, but it's done subtly. Yeah. So as you can see, these are the places. I think actually I may have left the batteries in one of them, but these are where the batteries go for the wrist lights. There's batteries in the head and there's batteries in the back, so they're where you take them and in them, swap them in and out, which is handy to know. There we go. They've got a really good. I've painted them. I've got a large scale model kit. You see part of it in the room tour video that I did. So if you want to see what that top of that looks like, have a look on there. I didn't show all of him because he's a very big figure. But yeah, that is. Now the head articulation up, down. There is no little bit of tilt either way. Head does swivel either way like that. And obviously this is removable. I'm not going to remove it. I'm not going to take any of the parts off because I'm always nervous I'm going to break them. But yeah, all the parts do remove. That is, like I say, if you look from the back, take it off there a minute, there is kind of a gap. All these fins and things lift up. That's where the switches are for the, actually I think right, the light in the chest just about works. I think I left the batteries in that one. I think I took them out of the others. Yeah, so like I said, these lift up, those lift up. The batteries are... Now that bit comes off because obviously he's got... Let's see if I can find the other stay. The matching part out of the other box, which is that one. So that one will then plug in there so that you can see all the missiles and things coming out of his shoulders, which is kind of cool. Take that down a bit too well. There we go. That comes out. Right back in there. Like the when we stand, yeah. There's a face plate. So the face plate is removable. The lights, no, I took them out. That one then will go on. So that's the more battle damaged one. And that is the regular one. So yeah, they've got. They just plug back in. I never sort of force the bits in so that if you ever do need to remove them, there we go. It's not too much of a job. Yeah, so we were doing articulation. So the shoulders come up and down. That bit, well, that bit comes off because that's one of the bits that's replaceable. The arm kind of has a weird joint to it. There we go. Oh, that's the switch. No, no batteries in that one. Is there batteries in that one? No, outside them. The joint there in the elbow is rubber, which is kind of interesting. So it is. The Ironman ones aren't so bad because it's the armour. That shoulder does drop. There we go. Because it's armour, it's not so bad posing him because it's not going to do any. It's not going to damage the like the Scarlet Witch I did the other day. Her coat has got a shape to it now where it's been sat on the peg. She should have had a peg like this, which is just one that fits like that. But she's got a holding one. I suppose that's so you can put her in more of a flying pose, I guess. This bit does so that when you put him in, oops, like a flying pose, there is give in the middle there. When he's stood normal, it settles like that. But you see, yeah, legs not a lot of forward and back because obviously the armour's getting in its own way. It does move out like that and does come off. There you go, that's what's inside. I'll go back in there. Leg does go to about there, so it's not going to be mega articulated, obviously. The boots do kind of point a little bit. There is a toe swivel in there. The legs wise, let's have a look what moves on that. This bit used to move. Where is it? There it is. That bit flips up. That bit goes up, so you can see, oops, inside of his calf. Does it on both sides. Yep. And I said that bit has, so that when the boots move up. So yeah, it is very poseable, and it is, you know, poseable in flying. Mine stands in the cupboard, in the cabinet like that. This hand, I did pick this one because these hands are actually properly articulated fingers, so you can put him in more of a pose. I was going to put him in the Star-Lord pose, but then I thought, you know, that's what he's usually stood in. These bits, obviously, everything sort of comes off, and yeah. Let's see if I can get this off. Let me just do it over here because you've got to use the. There we go. So underneath is like a pattern texture, and this is in there like that. So yeah, I'm not going to push that in properly because they are a pain to get out. But so that's the battle damage. So you can replace most of the parts on him, like shoulders and wrists and things like that, whole arm, to give him that battle damage look. And I've just fired that across the room. There we go. Yeah, it is one of my favourite Ironmans. As you can see, that's how you swap the arms out. So yeah, that's the plug. And they plug in on the inside there. There we go. It's always nerve-wracking when you've got a figure that costs what these cost and bits fall off like that, but that's, you know, they're kind of made to be modular, so it's not so much of a problem. But yeah, let's have some extreme close-ups. There we go. So there is the face. The paint is amazing. Chest area, all the way around. The back with the fins there. The waist. Crotch area. Not the ass of America. Thighs. Oops, knees. And the little tootsies on the bottom there. Yeah. So yeah, he does kind of stand on his own, but obviously he's always a bit safer if they're in a cabinet for a long time to have the stands just to keep them sturdy. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Like I said, where's the Tony Stark head gone? Oh, there we go. So you imagine that goes on there. Like I say, has the neck joint. Like I say, it's weird. That doesn't look right, but that does. That looks odd. That looks better. He's got a real smirk on there, though, hasn't he? I have an army. We have a Hulk. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of it. If you want to see more videos like this, then please hit the like button. It lets me know you care. It lets me know you want to see more like this. If you could, please subscribe. That would be even greater. Yeah, it's kind of been weird lately. I don't seem to be getting seen as much as I would like. There are a lot of other YouTubers doing very similar things. I put a link to it at the end, a Riddick 1/6 figure. And he did okay for himself, but somebody else put one on 2 weeks later and they got shed loads more. I know they've got more subscribers, but you know, it breaks my little heart because I'm trying my best here. And sometimes it feels like I'm not getting anywhere. I know it sounds silly, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And me and Ironman, well, we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.